Good evening, and thank you for joining us from here on the east front of the U.S. Capitol, where flags are at half-staff tonight in remembrance in one of America's darkest days. And just behind me was a candlelight prayer vigil. The insurrection was one of the worst days of injuries for law enforcement since the September 11th attacks. But it was more than the Capitol that was attacked. Democracy itself was under assault. But in the end, democracy prevailed. Those rioters that tried to stop the certification of Joe Biden's election, well, they failed. Members of Congress returned to the very House floor that had been overrun to finish counting the votes. Vice President Mike Pence confirmed Joe Biden would be the next president at 3:40 a.m. Well, at this moment today, the Justice Department is pursuing one of the largest FBI investigations in U.S. history. So far, more than 725 defendants have been charged. And tonight, the threat may not be over. We're going to have more on Homeland Security's warning in just a moment. We have a lot of new reporting to get to, and CBS's Nancy Cordes is here with me to start off our coverage. Good evening, Nancy.
Good evening, Nora. And President Biden did not hold back today, accusing former President Trump of spreading dangerous lies to this day to soothe a bruised ego. President Biden warned it could lead to more of the kind of political violence we lived through here last year. A twilight vigil tonight on the Capitol steps, the same steps that were overrun last January 6th. Rioters beating, tasing, trampling officers in their zeal to get inside.
This was an armed insurrection.
Today at the Capitol, President Biden blamed one person, his predecessor.
The former president of the United States of America has created and spread a web of lies about the 2020 election. He's done so because he values power over principle.
For 2 months leading up to that day, President Trump had refused to concede, urging supporters to, quote, stop the steal.
You'll never take back our country with weakness. You have to show strength, and you have to be strong.
The riled-up crowd of 2,000 people set its sights on the House, where Vice President Mike Pence and lawmakers were certifying the election results. More than half a dozen rioters and officers died, and the incident shook the U.S. populace. In a recent CBS News poll, 2/3 of Americans said they feel democracy itself is under threat. Many lawmakers do, too.
There has never been a time in my life where I've been more worried about this democracy.
Today, dozens of Democrats shared their memories of that day.
And then the pounding on the doors. That haunting sound I will never forget.
But Republicans who initially called out President Trump made themselves scarce today. One notable exception, former Vice President Dick Cheney, who joined his daughter, Congresswoman Liz Cheney, in the House chamber today and slammed GOP leaders for their absence.
It's not a leadership that resembles any of the folks I knew when I was here for 10 years.
Former President Trump perpetuated his election lies today in 3 separate statements, falsely claiming the race was rigged and a crime. Even now, he's urging his supporters to never forget and never give up. President Biden urged Americans to reject that message.
You can't love your country only when you win. You can't obey the law only when it's convenient.
Late today, we learned that Vice President Kamala Harris was among those who had to be evacuated on that day from the Democratic National Committee headquarters just a few blocks from here. To this day, we don't know who left those pipe bombs at the DNC and RNC buildings, but luckily the timers malfunctioned and the bombs, Nora, didn't go off.
Wow, Nancy Cordes, thank you so much.